What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with another seasonal championship, but this time up to grade, and we need to use upgrade heroes, which is a very limited category of cars in the A class. And I think I have all of them that are available, so I can just show you what it shows to me. Yeah, it's the A3, it's the RS7, the M4 Coupe, which is absolutely amazing car. I nearly picked this one. There were Camaro also, plenty of cars, Challengers, plenty of Challengers that I have here. Also the Focus, there are so many amazing cars here, also the Supra, so many amazing cars, but I chose the Challenger SRT Hellcat from 2015. And I'd say we jump right into it. Tuning shellcode is, as always, in the description. And boy, is this car nasty. I absolutely love it. Although the front, in my opinion, is the strength, and the rear of the car, not so much. Not bad by any stretch, but not as amazing as the front. Like, look at that thing roaring towards you. And the rear mirror, you're just like, okay, I'm getting out of the way, understood the assignment, moving out of the way. I definitely wanted to pick the M4, but then I thought, hey, majority of my viewers is American. Let's give them a little bit of a gift here. Yes, I know, I'm a die-hard BMW fan, I know. Everyone watching my videos knows by now. But hey, you know, American viewers, let's give them the Challenger here. Not an expert on American cars, I mean, I love the looks, but for the European roads, we're just not made for that, you know. Like, when I look at the road here in my parking lot, I'm already really worried because I'm driving a 1 Series BMW and I ordered a 2 Series Grand Coupe now. And I'm already worried that I don't fit into my parking lot anymore because it's so tight. Also regarding the length, and I only have so much space before my ass hangs out onto the road. That, you know, it's tight, you know. Also the roads here, everything is so tightened and narrow, and it's just not meant for big cars to drive around on. So it's just American cars. I mean, I had some fantasies about, hey, maybe I should blow my money on a Mustang or anything, but yeah, that's not really happening. I mean, it's one of the very few cars that you can drive around in Germany without feeling like it's way too big. But I was once parking next to a Challenger or Charger, I'm not sure anymore. I think it was a Challenger, and like my car was like as big as road and then there was still half a car missing. And it just took up so much space, not just on the road, but also on the parking lot. It was ridiculous. I mean, it's not as huge as it feels, but still. Sound, though, is amazing. Definitely amazing. Especially with European governments or the European Union releasing all of the laws there regarding engine sizes and what they have to follow and all of that stuff. I mean, European car makers are just downsizing everything, and here you just get a V8 and it's roaring and it's amazing. You know, as a car enthusiast, these American cars are really fun. Unfortunately, they just don't fit the roads here at all. So there's that. The RS7 is also a cool car, I must admit. Although I'm not a fan of Audi, but the RS7, boy, is that amazing. Pretty cool car, definitely. M4 also. The M4, in my opinion, is one of the prettiest cars ever made. It's just the 4 Series in general is such an amazing series of cars. I don't know what it is, but it's just... I really like it. It's a silly car to buy, because you pay a lot more than for the 3 Series for, well, not a whole lot more car, if at all. But the looks, man, the looks. Amazing. I mean, with BMW, like the even numbers are just so... they feel a little bit pointless. Also with the 2 Series, you pay a good bit more than you do for the 1 Series. And then you might as well go for the 3, because you have more space, you get more car. So it's like... but they're so much prettier, come on. Also that M4, did you just see that? It's such an amazing look, also from behind. That generation of BMW was so amazing. It's still to this date one of the best they ever made. As far as looks are concerned and cars in general. Also the iDrive system, boy was that a good infotainment system. I really miss that. I actually bought or ordered a 2023 version of the 220D, the 2 Series, in part because I didn't want the latest generation of the 1 Series, because that no longer had the iDrive. Because that was what I originally considered, was just switching my somewhat aged 1 Series for a new one, but the new one doesn't have the iDrive anymore, and also the engine's downsized even more. I mean, you would have to at least go for the 123 X-Drive to get a 4-cylinder engine, because I really didn't want another 3-cylinder engine. That's just, come on, no. Or you go with the diesel, you know, the 120 diesel, for example, and then you also get the 4-cylinder 2-liter engine, and you can at least put a lot of kilometers on there without too much cost associated with it, so that's good. If it's just about, you know, having a solid car and a solid interior and a usable infotainment system, I just don't like going all digital. I don't like it. I want some buttons. I want some buttons, I want that thing in the middle where you can direct everything. But I don't want the touchpads, and doing everything with voice control is also... it works to an extent, but I don't know. I mean, it's a cool... I always view it as a cool gimmick to have, but I don't want to rely on that as kind of a single source of reliable usage, because touchpads while driving are horrendous, let me tell you. I tried it, and it's horrendous. You can't pay attention to the road properly. It's like commentating while driving a race here. Yeah, you can do it, and you can do it reasonably well, but then you can't focus on the race anymore, or vice versa, you know. So that's 2 wins. Gosh, that car looks so amazing, especially with front coming at you. You're like, okay, getting out of the way. The thing is with the 2014 M4, I mean, or the 2014 4 Series in general, looks wise, yeah, it's one of the best, but it's 11 years old. And I surely will leave my hands off of an 11-year-old car. Which is not to say that they won't last that long or anything, but I don't know. Not gonna do it. But that's also speaking from bad experience with my first two cars, which were old and used and like 15 years old. And back in the day, a 15-year-old car was different than a 15-year-old car is now. I mean, cars are lasting longer and longer now. And the average car age these days is a lot older than it used to be. A lot more older cars driving around in Germany now. So yeah, cars are lasting a little bit longer, everything okay. Especially early or mid 2000s cars. So late, like 2010s, something like that. All good, but I had that bad experience with my first two cars, and now I'm just, as soon as it's like 6 years old, maybe 7, and as soon as you get notably above 100k kilometers, away with it. Although my next one will be a diesel, because I drive like 65 kilometers a day once school starts. And then it's worth it, so that'll be fine. And then I really don't mind putting like 150k on there, but still. I don't think anyone cares, but you know. I'm telling you anyway, because why not? You probably just came here to pick up a tune code anyway, so it's not like a whole lot of people are still listening. And if you are, thank you very much. Much appreciated. This track is actually okay to drive, it's not that bad. Also this car, I mean, in Horizon, many of the cars, if you can drive one, you can probably drive a lot of the others. Notable exception when your tune is very messed up or the car is very old. Then you have some exceptions, but outside of that, not really. Most of these modern cars, when you have a decent tune, drive rather similar. Of course there are differences, but again, it's not difficult enough to the point where you're like, okay, doing this with a Charger or a Challenger in this case, or whatever, becomes undrivable or something. Like, yeah, you have a tight corner here, but it still turns around corners, don't worry. It really looks amazing, look at that. Very nice, and we have 60 points, which is exactly what we need. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and until next time. I will say farewell, don't worry, but I want to wait for the end screen. Alright, farewell. Bye bye.